On this exact day, 7 months ago, I had a bike crash that resulted in me breaking one of the most special bikes that I own. Today we're putting all of that behind us because not only do we now have the parts to fix the bike today, we are also going to take it back to the exact same place where I had the crash, and we're going to land that trick once and for all. Let's get into the video. Welcome guys to the man cave for the first ever time. As you can see, I've already gone ahead and thrown the bike up in the stand because we are wasting absolutely no time at all today fixing this thing. I've already cleaned up the bottom bracket so it is ready for the brand new parts to be fitted. So let's have a look at what we're working with today. Believe it or not, we're going to actually be starting with the old broken cranks. Yes, believe it or not, these things still do offer some useful parts that we're going to be using in today's video, like this spacer. And here's a closer look for all you guys that are curious. Absolute carnage right there. And we have the other chunk of it on the table right here. Another crucial part, guys, to the crank setup is this bash ring protector. So as you can see, we've got my front chain ring here, and on the other side, we've got this wider bit of metal that is crucial to this bike setup because when it's on, it's gonna protect my front chain ring from any mishaps and crashes and big smashes on the frame and all that. This is absolutely crucial that we reuse this part today. The rest of the stuff on the bench that we've got here is, of course, some pedals for the bike, the original chain for the bike, and of course, we're going to be chucking on the brand new crank set. Let's get into it. This is my first little look here, and I'm hoping they're obviously somewhat similar to the other setup. And on this side will be the drive side crank. Booyah. It's all looking good. First order of business, guys, is we're going to whip off this front chain ring because, as I just touched on, we are not going to be reusing this one. So we're going to be undoing these bolts and getting right into it. So that's the bolts off, and now that should come off. We don't need that part anymore. Let's see if this part lines up. Oh, that click noise. Have a look, guys. We are absolutely flying through this. Well, yeah, touch wood. Hopefully we don't have any complications, but this part has actually gone very well. And boom, just like that, guys. This little bike build segment of the video is off to a great start. Okay, and now we've got the left side crank in here. It's got a little cap on it, don't need that. I think what we're ready to do already, guys, is we'll add a bit of grease actually to here, and then we're gonna start putting the cranks already through, just like that. Got some grease tucked over in the corner here. Let's go. Oh yeah. That's looking pretty good to me. We are ready to sort of put the cranks through and start getting this thing looking like a bike again. You might have to join me around the other side of the bike here. We're hoping that this is, of course, the right diameter to this hole here. Otherwise, this is going to be a very short video. Oh, it looks pretty good to me. Oh, okay. Whew. Let's go. We are kicking goals in this video, and we're doing it very quickly too. Maybe a bit too quick. It's very hard for me to think of the filming in the YouTube video while I'm then trying to do this. It feels very easy for me to potentially just forget something completely stupid. Take it easy on the comments if I'm doing something wrong here. I will eventually notice. All that's left to do is grab this side of the crank, and this is where our spacer comes into play, guys. This is the part that we're reusing off the old bike. It sits nicely in here from memory, and then we put it on, and we're going to screw this thing on. You know, a really easy mistake to make here, guys, is when you're putting cranks on together, you sort of just put it on, but then you realize that you've put it on the same direction, of course, as the other one, just like that. So don't make that mistake if you're trying this at home. You got to line it up the exact opposite way to the other one, of course. Is it working?
I think so.
Is it doing something? Yeah. Okay. Oh, come on, guys. Come on now. Come on. Just like that, we've got a somewhat of a bike looking thing. 54 Newton meters. For those of you who don't know, that means very tight. Just going to work our way up. Make sure everything feels legit right here. So that is tight. One little... That is happening so quick. And if you guys join me on the other side of the bike here, there's one last little adjustment that we can do for the cranks here, because sometimes there's still a little bit of movement in it that you can feel. Turning this little dial around, and that tightens up the whole setting right there. Okay, I'm feeling pretty happy with the bottom bracket set up there and the cranks and all that. So we are already up to chucking on the pedals, guys. That is absolutely insane. Also, drop a comment below, guys. Maybe you might want to see me work on my bikes, like for full videos and stuff. It might be something that you guys might enjoy, me in the workshop here working on my bikes, cleaning my bikes in the future, who knows. This is obviously just a very quick version of that because we have got stuff to do. We've got trees to ride, redemption to get. Something feels wrong just how simple and quick and this has all happened.
Waiting for something to go wrong.
Yeah, well, yeah, touch wood. Left pedal. We're setting a speed record here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The most this bike has looked like a bike for quite a while now. The only thing we're missing is the chain, and we are ready to get this thing off the stand, guys. Onto the back. here. Up and over that one. You just hold that for me. And then we're just gonna... And now we've got our little tool here that's holding the chain nice and close to each other so we can get the two joining links, these two bad boys, and we should simply just be able to now join them together. Boom. And I cannot believe we're saying this, guys, but Inspired is back. And you know one thing I've missed that the Canyon definitely doesn't have? That nice hub noise, guys. Come on. And just like that, guys, after 7 months of time, this bike is officially ready to ride once again, and we are ready to go out and get redemption on this trick. So you already know, we're getting the bike out of the stand right now, we're loading it into the car, and the rest of this video is gonna be me landing this trick once and for all, so let's get into it. So I figured, guys, whilst we're just on the way to the tree spot to get redemption, I thought I may as well answer a question I've been getting for ages, and of course questions that you guys would be asking. Why did it take you 7 months to fix the bike? And it's actually got a really simple answer, guys. The bike is very niche and very hard to come across. So there's only a few places in the world that really deal with those type of bikes. And then of course the crank setup and all that we just fixed is very specific to that bike and that bike only. So it is quite hard to find places that have the pieces in stock. And if they've got them in stock, some of the prices, guys, was over $500 to fix the bike, which is just absolutely insane. So it just took a bit of time for me to find some sort of solution that would work for us. And on top of that, the bike did definitely just get put on the back burner here and there as well, because we got sort of occupied with filming YouTube videos during the time. And then I also just obviously have my Canyon bike to ride, so I was doing that as well. So it did get put on a bit on the back burner, but a lot of stuff was out of stock or insanely expensive. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. I'm excited for this. So good seeing this thing out in the light again. Have I done a good job of putting everything back together?
Comment down below.
Well, yeah, comment down below if I've done a bad job. It doesn't matter because I won't see it till after we're finished here. Is the bike gonna break on me again at the exact same place? I really hope not. Oh, you see it off in the distance?
Yeah.
It feels real now. Are you kidding me? I'm here back with this after all this time? Wow. It feels like just yesterday we were here having a very bad day. Oh my gosh. We are back and we are hitting this thing once again. Really just make sure things are tight here. We do not want the bike failing on me.
But now,
How's that? I haven't even pedaled it yet.
you haven't ridden it yet.
It has been a long time coming, guys, but we are gonna jump onto the bike for the first time here, pedal around, and we're coming straight back up and we are flying up that tree and getting this trick done and dusted. Let's jump on here and see how we go. It feels so weird.
Oh my god!
Yeah. Let's go. Oh no! And it's in one piece.
Oh my god.
Yes. We are done riding that tree for the day, guys. We don't need to try and see if we can break the bike again. We've got all new parts on this thing. They're only going to get looser and looser. But I thought we may as well, while we're out on it, and it's its first time out in 7 months, we may as well get a few other tricks on it. So let's go get some. Okay, that was the first bunny hop on this thing in 7 months. That'd be cool or not?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, we're getting that.
Taking it.
What?
Taking it with those brakes.
YouTube will not say take it.
Ooh, this guy.
That was a lot of fun. I'm so stoked we got the tree jump first try and stayed alive for that one. And the bike's alive for that one. And I'm stoked we're able to get a few little bonus tricks in there for you guys too. Make sure you drop some comments down below of what sort of content you want to see now, because I officially have 2 street trials bikes. I was even thinking, hey, we could do a video with maybe the camera girl behind. We can have a bike each and get some street tricks happening. Who knows? As always, guys, thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next one. Whew.